All right, so I was just doing a little bit of collection maintenance, and I decided to go ahead and do a feeding video of a few little critters here. We're going to start with my recently acquired Harpactira caffreriana coastal. These guys have been doing really well. They've settled into their homes, as you can see, and they've been eating really well. Hopefully we can get a little bit of that on camera. Not with that roach. And not with that roach. Of course, naturally, when I go to do a feeding video, they don't want to eat. Oh, there we go. I take that back. And I can see that one's abdomen is starting to get a little bit shiny. So we're going to leave that other roach in there, but we're not going to put any more in there. And we are going to... Is this roach going to make its way over there so we can see another takedown or not? Now, I'm going to leave that roach in there, and we're going to move along. All right, here we go with Harpactira caffreriana coastal number 2. No hesitation there. There we go. Each one of these spiderlings has molted, I believe, at least one time, and they're really starting to get beautiful. I cannot wait until these guys get bigger. I'm really starting to like the baboon species, especially the Harpactira, so really awesome spiderlings. Wonder if we'll get a little bit of a happy dance here before we move on to the next one. Nope, gonna go in its burrow. All right, let's move along then. And right in that corner is Caffreriana coastal number 3. Again, like I said, all of them have been eating really, really well. Again, like I said, they have settled into their new homes and are just doing fantastic. As you can see, super excited about that. Cannot wait for these guys to turn into adults. Let's see if we get any movement out of this one, because we can't really see this one. And then I've got some other critters that I'm going to feed in this video here towards the end, once I finish with this spiderling right here. I was going to do a feeding video on the newest spiderlings, but so far everyone is still pretty skittish. I've got 2 of my Piscifusca lowland who are eating, so I mean they are eating. They just not able to really see them, so it's not really worth making a video on them. So there we go. That was all 3 of my Harpactira caffreriana coastal. Now fed. They're all fat and happy. Let's move along and feed the rest of the critters on this video. Alright, so I'm not sure how many, if any, of these critters will feed for us, but these are my Hottentotta scorplings that I got from my good friend Norvis when I went to visit him back in November of last year. And these guys have been good eaters as well. This one looks nice and plump, so it may be getting ready for a molt. I don't have a ton of scorpions anymore because, well, they were just not exciting enough for the channel, I guess, as far as like getting video of them. As scorplings, they do a lot better with eating, but then as adults, they eat a lot less and they spend more time running from the food. You can put the food in there. They won't feed for you right away, and then you look in a few days later and the food is gone. So they eat, they just don't eat for you, if you know what I mean. So we're going to run this roach back around in front of the scorpion and give it one more shot here, and then we will move along to the next one. It's almost like it's interested in eating, but at the same time, it hasn't really grabbed it yet. But these guys are really good at pinpointing where the prey is. They, just like tarantulas, they don't have very good eyesight, but they can feel where the prey is. I'm not going to waste too much more time with this scorpion because we have 3 more, but I would like to see him do a takedown. I mean, it's pursuing the roach, but at this point, it's just not grabbing it. So I don't know. I think that's just kind of an investigative action rather than a feeding response. So I'm going to leave that roach in there, and we're going to move along. All right, here's Hottentotta number 2. Let's get a roach in there and see what will happen. Nice. Oh, it let go of it. It gave it a sting, though. Scorpions are really fascinating creatures. I was always fascinated with them as a kid. Just not as exciting a pet as a tarantula. Not saying anything against scorpion keeping or scorpion keepers. Just not really my bag, especially for the channel. Just not enough action. Once they get bigger, they don't eat right away. They just eat when they're ready. It looks like this one's finally gotten a hold of the roach. Let's see if it'll give it another sting here. And then we'll move on to the next one. Don't have time to sit here and wait for this one to deliver a sting, but it has got the roach, so let's move on to the next one. And here is Hottentotta number 3. And this one is looking a little fat as well. It's a lot harder to determine a pre-molt with a scorpion than it is a tarantula. Their abdomens don't swell up and get shiny and dark, but their plates on their back kind of separate a bit. They get, fatter before they do molt. So this one could be in a pre-molt. I never know when a scorpion is in a pre-molt until I look in later and it is molted. So, this one's like the first one, just kind of not so much going for it in like a food response, just kind of checking it out. Of course, I brag about these guys being good eaters, and now that I'm trying to get video of it, it ain't happening. That's the frustrating part about this hobby and having a channel. Not sure this one is going to grab the roach for us. It will probably eat it later, so I'm going to leave it in there, and we're going to move on to the last critter. And here's the last of the scorpions. Hopefully this one will give us some action to end out this video, because with the scorpion feedings, this was pretty actionless. And that goes back to what I was saying about scorpions not being really exciting subjects for videos. They're fascinating creatures. They're pretty cool pets. They're just not very active and, pretty boring a lot of the time. So I have some. I keep them and take care of them, but they're not my main focus. Of course, my main focus is my tarantulas and other spiders. Hoping that this one will give us a takedown, because this video really is running long for a feeding video. There we go. It did the same thing as the second one did. It grabbed the roach, gave it a sting, and then let go of it. Not sure what's going on with that, but that roach is dying now, so it will be prey pretty soon here. See if we can coax it over there, and the scorpion will just go ahead and grab it. There we go. I think it's going to hold on to it now. See if it'll give it another kill shot with that tail. And we will end this video. Guys, I appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know with a thumbs up and a comment. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do that. I've been noticing that I've been getting a lot more subscribers lately. Welcome and thank you. Share this video with your friends if you think they're interested in stuff like this. I hope you guys will take care of yourselves and each other. I hope you have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. This scorpion is already starting to eat the roach, as you can see. So cool. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. God bless.